When you work at a law firm, the only thing worse than reviewing a law firm bill is filling out those timesheets. And when you work in-house, receiving that law firm bill isn't all that much fun either. Today on Zippy Point. I'm Brock Romanek, and I'm a big fan of yous. The nature of law firm billing is a complicated topic. Long firm bottom lines are under duress, and let's face it, the business model for law firms is fairly antiquated. A group of partners running the place, every woman and man for themselves. The acceleration of burnout rates growing on the daily. Ain't that the truth? The in-house legal department isn't in that great shape either. It's a cost center for the company. It's not bringing in any revenue. And so the law firm bill inevitably is one of those lose-lose situations. Here are 5 things about law firm bills that you should know. 1, use guidelines to engage a firm. 2, select the lawyer you like. 3, ensure your lawyer reviews the bills. 4, ask for alternative billing arrangements. And 5, provide input into the selection of primary firms. 1, use guidelines to engage a firm. So many companies have guidelines for their outside counsel where they get the firms to agree to certain conditions before they send them any work. And some companies are willing to negotiate some of the finer points in their guidelines for a particular firm if they really want one. So for example, who's the client for conflict purposes if work is being done for like a big major subsidiary. Typical provisions in these guidelines are a cap on the cost of making document copies or a bar on billing for multiple layers of review. These provisions often can be waived by the company if they wish to do so, and at some companies each department approves their own bills. In some companies there's just a central authority that approves the bills for the entire enterprise. 2, select the lawyer you like. So this is a big one. Pick a specific lawyer. That happens a lot. If you find someone you really like, you're hiring them specifically, not really their firm. And so like I said, this happens a lot. You really want... Did I name names? Am I allowed to name names? So like I said, this happens a lot. One of the reasons why the law firm model, the business model, is just completely broken. Hopefully once that favored lawyer gets comfortable that you'll be sending them a consistent stream of revenue, you can work with them to modify your bills to suit your needs if you're squeezed by your budget, once in a while. 3, ensure your lawyer reviews their own bills. So I know it sounds silly to even include this point, but it's important to know what your lawyer's billing philosophy is before you hire that lawyer. One of the biggest problems today is that a company hires a particular lawyer, and then that lawyer is going to farm out a lot of your work to a junior associate who's basically, you're paying that person to train, you're training that junior associate to do your work. From the in-house lawyer's perspective, you can see why they wouldn't want junior lawyers to handle their affairs. They don't want to pay to train your people. On the other hand, if junior lawyers can't do the company's work, they're never going to get trained. So for them, the junior associate, it's a catch-22. Another reason why the law firm model is failing. Anyway, that's bad enough, but an even bigger problem occurs when partners are failing nowadays to even review the junior lawyer's work. So not only are you paying to train that junior lawyer, you're the one that winds up fixing their work. So in the billing context, you want to make sure that your lawyer believes that they should only bill you for the work they provide that provides real value, true value, a bill that has the golden seal of approval on it, one that they can hand over proudly. 4, ask for alternative billing arrangements. So having your lawyers be willing to consider alternative billing arrangements can be critical to making your budget work. For example, your lawyer is willing to help with your 34-act work, your periodic SEC filings for a fixed rate. So there's a fixed rate there. And so maybe they're going to take a bath on a particular year's 10K because you have special needs in this year in that area. But hopefully they consider that an investment in the relationship. Here's another example. Let's say you have some massive complex matter. Suggest to the law firm that maybe it be broken up into pieces when it comes to the billing. The most difficult phase might involve a blended rate, the simpler piece priced out at a fixed rate, or a variation of the two, that sort of thing. So, and then here's another example for a deal. Maybe the law firm gets a 20% haircut if the deal tanks, but a premium if it closes by a certain date, if it closes on the early side. There should be room for creativity. 5, provide input into selection of primary firms. For companies that designate a few law firms as their primary firms, this happens at the bigger companies, in exchange for a discount, make sure you have some input into which firms are being selected, or that can leave you high and dry if you lose the specific lawyers that really know your business. You lose expertise that can really hurt you when you have when you need it the most, so it's a penny wise and pound foolish thing to lose that specific lawyer. So try to get a seat at the table when this kind of thing comes up. So what's your opinion about all this? Let me know.